Hello Capricorn, and welcome to the Green Women Tarot. This is your reading for the 15th to the 29th of March 2021. It's the second half of March, and it's a general reading just to see what sort of energies are around you at this time, to see what's on the cards for you. But before we delve into the tarot reading, I need to consult the oracle, and this is the Kindred Fauna oracle, which I'm using today just to draw a couple of cards from to start your reading off with. So let's see, what words of wisdom does the mysterious oracle have for Capricorn for the 15th to the 29th of March 2021. What messages are here for Capricorn for the second half of March this year? What does Capricorn need to know at this point in time? So let's just spread that out, and we'll just take a couple of cards. And let's see what you get. Oh, you have the cosmic egg, a new beginning, potential and possibility that needs to be nurtured. And the luminary, so that's you may feel a connection with more spiritual things, things in the spirit realm reaching out to you, perhaps magical coincidences, serendipities, synchronicities, and this wonderful new beginning. I'll just read, because this deck has such lovely little quotations with each card, I'll just read them out for you. The cosmic egg. So you have this wonderful potential for creation. My beautiful egg holds the secret of creation, the beginning of all things and the promise of fulfillment. Create for the sake of creating. This is a time of celebrating accomplishments and beginning new projects. So it's a wonderful time for beginning new things. And then you've got the luminary. I am the luminary, a guiding light along your path. When you doubt yourself, look into my eyes. I will remind you how worthy you are of blessings, and that yes, you should take another step on your great journey. So there you've got new beginnings and this encouragement to take them up, to begin them. And it's lovely. Lovely. Let's see though where the rest of the reading goes. So let's see what's on the cards for Capricorn for the 15th to the 29th of March 2021. What messages are here for Capricorn for the second half of March this year? What does Capricorn need to know now? So this deck I'm using is the Oak, Ash and Thorn tarot deck, and I'll be using the usual 8-card spread to give you a reading with. And the first 2 cards depict you where you are now in your current situation. The next 2 cards highlight the challenges you face at this time. There's your first card fallen out. Highlight the challenges you face at this time and possibly what's brought you there. And then the next 2 cards offer some guidance from Spirit, with the final 2 cards revealing your possible outcome. So let's see what you get. You start with the 8 of Swords and the 10 of Pentacles. And then your challenges are the Tower and the Knight of Wands, with the Empress and the Four of Cups as your guidance, and the Eight of Cups and the Lovers as your final outcome. And at the bottom of the deck you have the Six of Pentacles. This indicates that you have the resources you need. It's a card of fairness, of generosity, of give and take, equal give and take. And perhaps it indicates that resources come to you through acts of kindness, through generosity. So where you begin here with the Eight of Swords, this depicts a sense of being barred, being blocked, trapped in a certain situation. But with the Eight of Swords, this is often a self-imposed imprisonment, meaning that it's about how you're looking at a situation, that a change of perspective may reveal to you that you're in fact not barred, you're not blocked or trapped, that there is a way out of the situation. What it needs is a better vision, a new way of looking at the situation. So there you start with a sense of being hindered, trapped, bound down. And yet you have the Ten of Pentacles, which shows that this is a card of legacy. So it sort of shows that there's stability and security around you. You've perhaps built up a secure, solid environment for yourself. And yet, at the same time, you feel hindered, you feel trapped. And perhaps, you know, for many of you, it's like things are too staid, things are too stable, too traditional, and you perhaps wanting to break free of that. You've got here in your challenges, which sort of indicates to me that this secure, stable environment or situation is perhaps not as fitting for you as it would initially seem. The Tower is about a disruptive force, often from the outside, challenging the sense of security and stability that you have in a situation. And what it does, it sort of breaks down false perceptions of being stable and secure. You know, one major unexpected event, a moment of epiphany, causes a disruption, and that sense of things falling apart is what it depicts. However, with the Tower card, it also sort of shows that perhaps where you are is not entirely fitting, and this to me gives the impression that you're beginning to sense that. And what the Tower moment does, it reveals that lack of synchronicity, that what may have seemed secure and stable and something to be proud of was in fact not as fitting as it you know initially seemed to be. And with this act of tearing it down, of stripping away the facade of it, it sort of makes way for a new beginning and reveals things as they truly are to you, and allows you to sweep away what's no longer fitting and begin again. Although that is in itself a trial and a difficulty. And I get a sense here with the Knight of Wands, sort of the challenge is to find the adventure in this, to look at this moment of epiphany with a sense of adventure, a sense of a spirit, and find that that motivation to move with this in the most positive way that you can in order to make the most of what seems to be a very difficult change. And you've got here the Empress sort of suggesting that you have blessings, you have guidance from Spirit helping you and watching over you at this time, and saying that, you know, this is maybe a trial that you feeling you're in now, but this is an opportunity to begin to create something. The Empress is all about creativity, having the potential to manifest something really creative. And the Knight of Wands as well, you know, is another creative energy here. So this disruption sort of opens up a new beginning for you, a new possibility, and the challenge is to see that and seize it and go with it. So you have here in your guidance row the potential to create something, the potential to nurture and build something up and manifest a new wealth for yourself, a new sense of value and abundance. And the Four of Cups suggests that, you know, while you may be feeling downhearted or unsatisfied, there is opportunities available to you to seize upon. It's up to you to have that right perspective. With the Four of Cups, it sort of indicates having enough, having almost too much perhaps, as in the Ten of Pentacles, really having everything you need, but having that sense of cessation, that feeling of discontent seeping in. And that moodiness and that reflection and moment of introspection, of feeling discontent with what you have, may detract from possible opportunities. And here is the opportunities, this wonderful potential to create this new beginning. So the advice here is, don't find yourself wallowing in discontent. Rather look for the opportunity that this situation is offering you now and seize upon it in order to create something, in order to build something up, because that something is offering you the potential to create more value, more abundance in your life. So if you're able to do that, to seize upon that moment, to see the positive in things, it sees you moving away from what no longer fits. The Eight of Cups suggests someone moving on from something that is no longer fulfilling, or perhaps has never been entirely fulfilling. Moving on from that to new dreams, to something that holds more promise of deeper emotional fulfillment. And then ultimately finding a deep and meaningful connection, a bond. The Lovers is about a choice to commit. So, you know, it sort of also indicates that moving on from something that's no longer fulfilling and finding something that you are prepared to commit to, something, making that choice to commit to something that can bring you this sense of belonging, this emotional connection, and it being something that can really go the distance this time. So that's really interesting energies. You know, being in a what seems to be a stable and comfortable position is actually not entirely comfortable. It's making you feel trapped, you sort of wanting to go out, and this results in a moment of epiphany. A difficult, perhaps even something that could come as an argument or a disruptive outside decision, but something that really challenges this stability here and tears it down, revealing it to be something that no longer fits you, or perhaps never has. And then if you're able to look at it from a new perspective, with a sense of adventure, and see the possibilities in this. It's leading you towards beginning a new creation, something that you can nurture and grow. And always through this, it shows that this is a blessed time. This is a time where you're protected by divine energies. And it shows you moving on from something that no longer fits, something that never quite fulfilled you, towards a new dream, towards something that fulfills you on an emotional level in a deep way, and may involve a connection. But it certainly is about making that choice to commit to something that is more meaningful to you than this apparent abundance. So it's leaving one abundance which wasn't quite as fulfilling as it seemed, and after that revelation that it's no longer fitting, moving on to something more meaningful, more rewarding, and something that, if nurtured and protected, can bring about an abundance in your life through your own creativity, and bring you a deep and meaningful connection. So there you have it, Capricorn. I hope you enjoyed your reading and that it resonates with you. And if so, please remember to hit the like, share and subscribe buttons, and then enjoy the rest of the month, and God bless you until we meet again.